It's Monday, and you know what that means. It's time for another Mythology Monday. My father-in-law would be so proud. Have you ever woken up with glitter in your hair, a shoe missing, a very confusing photo with a guy named Kyle? Don't blame yourself, girl. It's not you. It's Dionysus. Or as my father-in-law would say, Dionysus. He's the Greek god of wine, parties, and ecstasy. Yeah, now you see why I did this. He's basically responsible for the Jersey Shore and wine moms, and my son. So, he's a blast in a glass. Dionysus was the son of Zeus and a mortal woman named Semele. Like Emily, but Semele. So Zeus is married to a woman named Hera. Sorry, not a woman, a goddess. Hera didn't like any of this. She didn't want any part of this, and she was gonna end it. So she convinces Zeus to show Semele his true form, and in doing so, she burst into ashes, like just, you know when you put a magnifying glass on an ant? I feel like that's what I picture it being like, and then just, it was not good. But the unborn baby was still somehow not dead. Zeus attaches the baby to his leg so that he can carry him. And that's what kept him alive. It's kind of cool. There are a lot of stories about this guy, and I really found it fascinating researching this guy because my husband recommended him. My husband loves to party, and he was like a god of partying, duh. So that's the only reason that I even knew about this person, this god, this deity. One day, Dionysus is lounging on the beach. Some janky pirates roll up, and they're like, idea, obviously we have to kidnap this dude and hold him for ransom, and then we'll all get rich. Brilliant. And that's exactly what they did. They kidnapped him and were planning on holding him for ransom. But halfway through their little crime cruise, they notice something feels off. So they look up and they notice that their ship is now casually sprouting grapevines, like actual grapevines all over the boat. And they're like, that's not how we left it. People start getting a little uneasy, and then they start smelling this like nasty, rank smell that just smells like, like a frat house basement. That's what I picture, a frat house basement. And then he's like, oh, you think that's cool? Watch me. Brings a fully grown tiger on board. He just, poof, tiger, fully formed on our boat. And these dudes are like, I'm out. This is not what I signed up for. No. So they start jumping overboard. Guess what happens when they jump overboard? They turn into dolphins. Side note, can you just imagine those conversations between dolphins? Because dolphins are really smart, right? Dionysus ended up getting away, and that was that. I think the moral of the story here is don't mess with drunk people, especially magical drunk people, because they will take you out. Best case, you wake up with hangover, regret, and Kyle. But worst case, you could end up a dolphin.